Welcome to your 10-minute awakening practice. To begin, we will come to the tops of our mats and kneel to sit back onto our heels. If this is uncomfortable, feel free to place anything underneath your legs or between your hips and your heels, or come into a cross-legged seated position. Once you are comfortable, interlace your fingers and send your hands up overhead, palms facing up. On your inhale, arch your spine. And on your exhale, round your spine. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. Last time, inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Come back to a neutral spine. And then begin to make circles with your arms, your torso, your hips. Change the direction of your circles. And then come back to center. Release your hands and circle them behind you. Send your chin up towards the sky. Chest is open and wide. Come back up through center. Take a seat at the center of the mat with the soles of your feet together and your knees out wide. Place your hands either onto your ankles or your shins or your knees, wherever you are most comfortable. And then begin to lift and lower your knees. Next time your knees are down, leave them there. And then straighten one leg out to the side, followed by the other leg. You can place your hands either in front of you, next to your hips, or behind your hips. Then begin to make circles with your torso around your hips. Change the direction of your circles. Come back up through center. Place your hands behind your hips if they're not already there, and then draw your legs together. Shake them out. Then bend your knees. Soles of your feet are flat on the floor. Your feet are about hips width apart, and your knees are too. And then you'll drop your knees from side to side. You're not going for a deep twist here, just a little gentle movement in the hips. Next time your knees come through center, we'll let them stay there. And then we'll make our way onto our hands and our knees. Feel free to pad your knees if that helps you to feel more comfortable. Bring your left foot forward on the outside of your left hand. And then begin to straighten your front knee and send your hips back. And then we'll send our hips forward as we bend that front knee. So we're just rocking back and forth. Don't worry about how straight your leg gets. Just exploring movement here. The next time your knee is bent, let's stay in this lunge. Curl your back toes under and lift your back knee. Then slide your back knee and back foot down or back. Lower your back knee and uncurl your back toes. Bring your left foot back, your left knee back, and then step your right foot forward. And we'll explore the same sort of movement on this side. So we'll straighten and bend our front leg as we send our hips back and forward. The next time your front knee is bent, we'll stay in this lunge. Feel free to shift your back knee back farther or farther forward. Curl your back toes under, lift your back knee, and then step your back foot forward on the outside of your left hand. Come into a forward fold with slightly bent knees. Draw your chin in towards your chest and think of sending your tailbone up and back. Turn your toes out. Walk your feet farther apart if you'd like to prepare to come into a squat. So set yourself up for success here. You can come down as low or as high as you'd like. Bring your hands down to the mat and then make your way into a seated position. Then lie back. Allow your knees to fall together. Palms are down. Straighten one leg and then the other. Breathe here. Relax here. To come out of this pose, place one hand on your lower abdomen and the other at the center of your chest. Notice your inhales and your exhales. And say to yourself lovingly, awaken. Roll over onto one side. And then press yourself up into a cross-legged position. On an inhale, circle your arms up overhead. Palms touch. As you exhale, hands come to the center of your chest. Thumbs rest against your sternum. Thank yourself for taking this time to move, to breathe, and to be still. And thank you for sharing your practice with me.